rotation with the haste run on Puck sets up for a kill.
Yeah, that's just good adaptation there from Shopy Rebellion. Not going to feed away. They're trying to get humongous Dark Willow here. She is just about done tread, so RTZ powering up this hero to the max right now.
And double Wisdom Rune's going to be claimed. Both teams able to get one for themselves while stacks are being made. Definitely feels like that's the name of the game right now. A little bit harder for TSM to take them, must be said. timado, only 1 second stun, but with Bryle moving in, they get some good damage out there onto him. Magnetize, it's not going to be enough. Vanguard, a couple gauntlets of strength, and that Bristle is tanky.
Yeah, Bryle's going to TP right back to that mid lane there, so not ideal, but we'll try and play for that 8-minute rune. See if anyone joins him. Sane is still not quite towards that level 6. I mean, perhaps depending on this next wave if neutrals go, he could make it there by 8, but obviously it's fairly unlikely. He grabs a big kill. So not going to get any help from him. Instead, it's Ari who makes the rotation towards mid.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right, is that it feels like they're going to have to play around that Dawnbreaker.
Keeping the light. And this is something that, when we started missing out on some of these stacking heroes, the supports are the ones that really struggle the most, right? Because Crit's getting that bonus XP, he's getting that bonus gold now. It's going to be a much happier support whenever you have these core players farming these stacks for you that you've set up for them.
Well, a move forward, the kick back onto Fly, TP's away, but the roll's going to be there. So they're going to find and kill this Elder Titan. An easy bring down, and now going to try and pressure the tower off of it. At least for the moment, doesn't look like they want to make any aggressive move the other direction. Arteezy's just farming with some Bedlam.
Oh, here comes the smoke up, though. Bit of retaliation. Will they bring in Saberlight? I mean, typically, you know, he wants a little bit more before he's fighting, but there's 3 points of Chakra Magic, so, you know, a bit of a classic combo, the Cuddle Bristle. See if he feels the need to TP in here.
Bedlam still on cooldown for a little bit. They don't quite have it, but with the coil and now the Terrace, Kasani gets caught. They're going to connect now with the Illuminate, a couple more hits. Abed trying to do what damage he can, but doesn't have quite enough. Their TP is coming now, but it's a little bit late. Bristle not able to get in front of that roll, and, well, when all is said and done, nobody dies.
Yeah, at least he has the twin gate to get back there, so it's not as bad as, like, you know, previous patches, but
right.
that was an issue of just, yeah, I think we can.
There, on to the Chaos Knight, and a stomp onto Bryle, manages to catch him here. Ari's still nearby, so it's not really a move that you can make. Instead, Bryle's gonna head on over, pick up the regen, and this is another reset after the tower falls up top.
I have to be careful going for these aggressive moves here that Shopify are angling towards, because we do have the Dawn ult coming through here.
Oh, yeah. And down bottom, the smoke play is going towards timado. They want to shut down his farm. Now, does have the courier coming through this direction. Crit is going to be the first point of contact. Might be a little bit early on this one. Abed also showing up. Nobody else nearby. They're also hunting Dark Willow up on the top side of the map. So 2 simultaneous ganks on these carries. Will it be enough to kill off the CK? Yes, it will. Can they bring down another, though? Looking for it, trying to finish. Arteezy, Terrorize, gets a bunch of them away, but Bryle able to dodge it. Oh, that was really well done with the roll.
Of course, changes to that. Very nice. So Prame, who is looking in towards it, because it does a lot for you in this game, right?
That does have some good value. Inkswell, Bryle, the silence now onto Fly, good damage, and enough for the kill. At this point, at least, it's been 4 deaths, all of them for Fly on the side of Shopify. Only 2 other deaths from other team members. So a sacrificial roll.
Just helping out. Bottom outpost area where Saberlight is right now. Trying to get some vision now, trying to block out these camps, trying to utilize this Tusk to catch this Coddle. Like, Crit still isn't dying.
This could be interesting. They roll in with a couple and now looking for the kick. Do they have enough damage? Magnetize is there. Crit's starting to fall, but they've already lost the Grimstroke. Now maybe going to lose another, although with the Dawnbreaker ultimate, they come through and connect. Fly going to die. Ends up being a 2-for-1 exchange.
All right, switch is flipped. This is what they want, right? It is time now to get aggressive. Every single time that you're back up here with this
percent win rate is a little bit rough there, but hoping to improve that one a little bit. It's timado going the standard CK stuff that we've come to expect. Picks up Wisdom Room, level 16. He's a big guy. Oh no. How many times is it going to happen? Honestly.
I don't know. Every time, I guess.
I know.
It's all right. I won't go back to base anyway. It's fine. You know, let's say you might think about picking up some tranquil boots and move across this map a little bit more. And, well, taking advantage of a situation here.
Yeah.
Of course, this is Radiant side here, and they did manage to scan it.
So they know this is happening, but with no Tusk, they feel confident just running in. Already smoked up with 2. It's taking a little while to get here, and Arteezy coming in a little bit on the slow side to get into position. He's wanting to wait outside of it. Doesn't have a ton of mana.
It's got to be on Bryle, right? It's all on the roll. And then some Dawn.
They've got it. They need to take it down, and they're going to claim it. So they managed to get the Aegis. Now trying to get out, but timado! He's right on top of Arteezy! They find him and explode him! Oh, that Shadow Blade coming into play, and now Saberlight,
he's low.
In no man's land. I mean, they're going to run this guy down. Bryle finds the backlines. Both of the supports in trouble. timado laying waste. Oh, that is not what Shopify were hoping. Everybody goes down.
Ovid escapes with the Aegis, but that is not great. Man, trying to sneak one away after they did the Tormentor. And what a scan as well from TSM.
I don't think people so.
Alright, so maybe they have their own thoughts about the decision making there with that Aegis.
That's great. I love to hear that. Wonderful.
That was the average Shopify Rebellion fan right there. Actually, someone in the crowd right now. What am I thinking of Dom?
Unbelievable.
Alright, Aegis.
Well, he is going to have that Aegis, and we've got the Aghanim Scepter coming out in about 2,000 gold. But yeah, a lead right now for TSM. We have to see what they can do to try and build upon this. Obviously don't want to go for Puck at this point.
I mean, I see double Mage Slayer, you know? I see a BKB that's still at 8 seconds. I want to see some tier 2s go down.
True enough.
That's what I'd like to see. I'm not scared of this Puck Aegis. You scared of a Puck Aegis?
I mean, maybe. You probably kill him as you come out of it, though, to be fair. Yeah, probably not. I mean, we'll see. TSM, again, you just don't want to give up any bad fights at this point. Do need to be careful, though, because there is this movement down bottom trying to find Kasane.
If he survives this, I will be so...
Smoke broke. Oh, they thought he was south. He went up to the north. Gets out of there. Now, does he realize that they're all right here? He's going to pass by them, heads on over to the creep wave, not aware of what's going on, throws out the hammer.
I think he knows.
All right, Shopify, do they want to chase this? Abed, eyes on him. Everybody's nearby. Kasane breaks the TP, and that's going to be an easy bring down.
I mean, that's supposed to be your free pick, right? Because you kind of know. Like, the Dawn's going to play this part of the map. They're going to be pushing either in your jungle or straight up to that top tower. Dawn's going to be waiting to use the solar grab.
On the side. Do they realize where he's at? Yes, they will. Thinking about it. Oh, the roll. Bryle gets the silence onto 2, looks for more. Magnetize out, trying to follow up. Hex on to Fly. Fly is gone. Didn't stand a chance there. Can they chase for any more? Ari looking for a snowball, a shards, anything. Almost caught there onto Abed, but not quite going to connect. And again, they dodge. I mean, they've been doing a good job of staying away. When the fights eventually happen, TSM are definitely coming out on top, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the problem, though, is that these intervals are just too far between the kills for TSM. Like, they just need to get more kills right now.
Saberlight, jump forward, try to kill him off. Hard start to kill, but they do eventually get him. But Abed goes down to timado. That was the reveal. The Bloodthorn doing massive work, and now trying to take down Saberlight. Can they bring him down, too? Instead, pulls a crit. timado. This guy is unstoppable. He puts his sights on you. You are going to die. TSM, every fight has gone their way.
This is so what they needed right now, too. Puck going down, that's the hero that's going to be the one who actually like locks you into these. Got the EKB TP.
Right.
Not too concerned.
How close are we? I mean, again, it's really far from it.
That was a fast rope, eh?
Oh, yeah. That was instant.
Things right back up. So we got a smoke go to the base here from Shopify Rebellion. Are they going to find somebody? I got very impressed, honestly, with how much they've dodged.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like TSM, they have a Earth Spirit mid, they got Tusk, they had early shard on Grimstroke too, so you can kind of feel really bold about it. The only thing they're really lacking, I guess, would be like a blink on CK in terms of like the catchability of these heroes, right? All combined with Solar Guardian.
Bryle reveals Dream Coil, but he got the roll off. Able to dodge that one. Really huge play from Bryle. He gets caught there. That could go so south so quickly. And now Shopify, they have to back out. They got to go grab the wave.
And if they check Roche right now,
I know. That
Dream Coil.
This would be the window. Ari heads right on over, but Fly is going to see it too.
Okay, that's big.
So they're aware at the very least of what's happening.
Tomato just got Divine Shell.
Oh.
Great item there on the CKs. might save you in a bad situation.
They're just giving it up, I think. Yeah, deciding that they don't want to go on in and contest the Roche, I guess. So they take Tormentor, get the Aghanim Shard onto Arteezy.
That's going to be really good for his Cursed Crown. What a helpful shard.
Oh, no. Maybe he takes a value point into who knows. But 32 minutes in, and TSM claiming a second Aegis. Gonna try and close this game out here if they can. I mean, again, we're waiting for that fight for Shopify, but can't wait forever.
The cheese is even on Bryle here.
Yeah. Anj and Kaya done. They've gathered all the items, gotten everything that they want. Will this finally be the fight? Or TSM even gonna give them the opportunity to? They still have 3 minutes left on this Aegis, and I think that's full heart now on CK.
Still no mobility though.
Kick onto one, Saberlight pushed back. Now the fear, the damage, it starts raining down on top of it, but the snowball save is there. Okay, now rolling in far forward. This is already BKBU, so they have the damage that they need. Yes, indeed, they take down two. Streaming forward, hunting for timado, looking for Kasane. Timado might be able to get out of here. Although the invis slowing down, no, Saberlight doesn't fully commit for it. But that's the combo.
Oh, man.
That's what they've been waiting for.
Okay, all right. Bit of Dream Coil, bit of Rapid Fire, bit of Shadow Realm. That was a lot of damage.
I'm pretty sure that Arteezy doubled his damage throughout the game in this fight.
Yeah, he just did 4,200, so you know, more than the entirety of TSM right there.
Yep.
And yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yeah,
doubled the damage in one fight. That's how this is good from the Dark Willow.
So currently it's a 5-second gap, right?
Yeah.
And Coddle's level 15.
Right.
Has CDR reduction 6.
Be careful though, Timado, he's again caught. Damage starting to come forward. Dawnbreaker ultimate already connecting. Timado dead. That's Aegis down. Now Abed, soulbound together. Crit in no man's land. He's in trouble. They get the silence now onto Arteezy. Do they have anybody that can find him though and deal the damage that they need? They've already taken down another. Ryle turned upon. Snowball save for the moment. Good damage out onto Fly. He's gone. And it's going to be a TP away for the Willow. Saberlight going to be brought down. Oh, just turns. Hard to kill this guy, 3-second stun, but once they finally isolate, they'll kill Saberlight as well.
Yeah, definitely need that combo, right? It is finicky.
Yes.
They need things to go well. Abed got really low there, barely able to survive and escape out of that fight. Great damage in that one as well there from Bryle. Jesus, got a Shadow Realm. It's gonna be sick.
I mean, to be honest, it is a scary situation because if you do manage to find it, the Dream Coil, even if Arteezy dies, Abed's starting to deal some serious damage himself. He's got the full Mjolnir completed, trying to queue into the Refresher next. Now, it is a very short respawn time on Roche, but TSM has not checked it yet. They're still a little bit spread out, and well, first point of contact, Saberlight running down is going to find Whitemon, and that should be a quick one. As they got him in their sights, kill him off. Trying to collapse in on the rest of them. Ari off to the side. Saberlight runs right by him, gets the blink away, but a little bit far forward, and now the fight for Tyranny over on the other angle. Dawnbreaker ultimate down, Bryle connecting, killing Fly, Saberlight throwing out those quill sprays. Bryle rolls back in onto Saberlight. Abed is there, but they're having to back away. TSM all together, Inkswell onto Timado. Turns, wants to get a sun. This Soulbind is going to connect onto both, and now the roll through. Kasane gets the heal back up from the Luminosity, and then the snowball save. That is what they needed. Arteezy under control, down to half HP, goes back into the Shadow Realm, and finally, they're going to bring him down. Kasane with the triple kill. He was so close to dying. Unbelievable. TSM trying to play cleanup as finally this moment has opened up for themselves. The snowball means that Saberlight is going to get controlled. Still dealing a lot of damage though. But Timado moves back in. 3-second stun. Godlike.
It was right back to the laning stage right there. It was Ari and Kasane just jumping on top of Arteezy and blowing him up with the walrus. How could you do that?
I wanted to see it. He eats a cheese though.
Imagine the first block of cheese having the TI.
That'd be crazy.
It'd be fitting.
Wow. 17,000 net worth lead at the moment for TSM, and still don't feel entirely safe going high ground, so the illusions are being sent in.
It's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, the other options were maybe giving it over to Ari, right? I mean, he's trying to farm towards his own Aghanims. It's not the most reliable game, though, for pumping someone out with the Aghs of a big Walrus kick and just, like, giving yourself the win. I guess Solar Guardian could have been pretty good, too, from Sonic. No. Reject, Scrooge McDuck, get Donald Duck. Okay. That's what they were talking about.
Yeah, that's the one.
Makes a lot of sense.
You know, I will say that I think the focus that we've seen from TSM on the killing Fly pretty continuously has been a huge part of their success in these fights, because that natural order can really start to rack up when you pair it with all this magical damage that they've got.
Well, both ways too, right? If he gets into the fight with the bristle.
Well, that's a scary position to be in, but he decides to go for more. Still has that shield run, keeping him very survivable, but interrupting it. Saberlight gets to the far side, and now the Phantasm don't have enough. Even when he walks in alone, they just can't do anything. Too tough, and in the meantime, down bottom, timado spammed his illusions onto the melee racks, and they got to deal with that quickly. We'll bring them down.
And this is working out really well, though. I mean, it's a slow siege, but you understand the risk here, right? This is an extremely high ground defending team. Like, this is what they want to do. They want to catch you in like a 3-4 hero dream coil. They want Arteezy just sitting ball.
Here, he's just gonna play in the Tusk, trying to kick people back and away.
It's a little more American football, I think. I think he's trying to convert a bit here, right? Through the uprights.
Silence. Roll. Catches. Decides to go for crit instead of the Willow. Now throwing out the damage. Controlling onto Bryle. Oh. Dying. Eats the cheese a whole second round. So much damage out from that Willow. When left alone, can they do enough though? Abed chase. He doesn't quite manage to connect, and there's the TP out.
timado?
Willow not around anymore, but timado dying. The Saberlight. He's got the bug on him, but it just doesn't look like it's going to matter. Do they have enough to kill him off in time? Trying to kill him? And yes, they do. TSM taking a lot of damage, dealing a lot of damage, and everybody ends up falling.
The Dream Coil kind of feeling like it's tank-like if it's just the individual heroes there. I mean, how much did Bryle just tank in that fight?
It was so much.
I feel like all of the damage done was mostly on Bryle. You know, he's just like making his way through the engagement. They're chasing him over and over, popping a cheese, still surviving. Got off 2 rounds with a Shiva's guard to boot.
And just like that, I mean, there's no buyback on the Bristle, no buyback on the ET. You're going to have to do this one with just a couple of heroes at this point, as they even break through backdoor protection and start to lay out on it. They're going straight in. Why not? Tier 4 towers. Who needs to go get the racks? Trying to end this game right now. Arteezy coming back in, but he's on the far side of the map. Goes for the terrorized play with a blink forward. timado dodges it immediately onto him. Goes for the silence. Nothing there. In trouble. Forest Staff tries to get away. Lane into Ari, but he's gone.
That's it.
Arteezy dead. 100 seconds. TSM clean up.
Really a draft kind of built from the ground up, I feel like, right? Getting super solid lanes, some nice combos, nothing complicated, just Grimstroke, CK. Lots of synergy in the laning stage.